Hi, Julia Dean here with Culinary Works, and I am back with another great recipe today. And this recipe is our signature lemon and parsley sauce. I feel like this is a great versatile sauce for so many things. Like you can use it to dip bread in it. You can use it to put over chicken, over fish. What we originally did with Culinary Works was we made our crostinis with our steak and the lemon and parsley sauce on that. It was like a nice piece of medium rare steak on a little crunchy crostini, and you drizzle over this great, fresh, yummy sauce. So today I want to show you how to make that sauce because I feel like just learning this sauce alone is, you can use in so many different ways, as I just mentioned. All right, let's get started. So what we have here today are the ingredients for our sauce. So we have some lemon. We're going to use lemon zest and lemon juice, and I already have some already zested here, so we'll continue with that. We have our fresh, clean parsley. It's nice and dry. If there's any really big stems, we will remove them, but for the most part, I have no problem using the stems. We have garlic, so again, garlic is really healthy for you, especially raw garlic, and there's a lot of micronutrients and minerals in parsley as well, so that is another really healthy ingredient. We have our crushed red pepper because you want a little bit of heat to that, and it's going to kind of add a little bit of the complexity to the dish. Use as much or as little as you want, you'll see. And our extra virgin olive oil, and I've always talked to you guys about this before, nice high quality extra virgin olive oil is going to give you lots of great antioxidants and vitamins and minerals as well, so that's really healthy. And of course some typical salt. So I'm going to get started for you here, and the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to continue zesting our lemon here. And remember, just keep the lemon face up to you, okay? Do not do it this way, okay? Keep it this way. These microplane zesters, if you don't have them, they are so great. I use these probably what would you say? Like all the time, right, Brooke?
Yeah, every day probably.
I mean, we use them all the time. They could be used for cheese. They could be used for like zesting like we're doing.
Garlic.
Yes, garlic, right? We use them for garlic as well. So that's one lemon. We're going to keep going. So generally I do about, with this kind of base sauce, I do usually 2 lemons. And probably, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. So it really just depends on, how much garlic you want. But, 2 or 3 kind of medium cloves of garlic generally work pretty well for this particular dish. I've been making this sauce, oh my gosh, I've been in business now with Culinary Works for 18 years now, since 2002. I guess pretty much I say almost 20 years because that's what it feels like. But anyway, so for a long time. And, I've made this sauce with so many clients and people, and I just feel like, it dresses up a lot of things, so it's lovely. All right, garlic here. So we're going to take, let's see, 1, 2, those are pretty big, so 1 more kind of smaller piece. So 2 good sized cloves and 1 kind of smaller clove here. So if you guys haven't already seen the knife skills on this video cookbook as well, check it out. It's a free download. And it will help you kind of, navigate better through the kitchen because I feel like just learning good knife skills is so great and super, super helpful. And I feel like as well, oh my gosh, they had a class the other night, and this guy, he was so cute. This dad, it was a family. I love doing family classes. It's so special. But anyway, this dad that was in here was like, okay, that would have taken me probably 20 minutes, just to, cut that onion. So, all right, so we're chopping up the garlic here. We want this garlic to be really fine because you don't really want big chunks. I'm gonna move that. Give yourself space when you're, chopping, right? So just move that over a little bit so I have a little more space here with my knife. I'm using, more towards the back of the knife to the middle and not necessarily the front of the knife, okay? So we're going to keep this going over here. Finish up a little bit more here. I'm going to keep going. You can see here the garlic is getting nice and small. A little bit more. Just be patient. And people ask too, a lot of times they ask me about if they're going to use a garlic press or something. Sure, I have no problem with a garlic press. If that's what you use and that makes you, feel more comfortable in the kitchen, then use a garlic press by all means. So it doesn't bother me one bit. So I've No problem with the garlic press. I'm not a big fan of the garlic in a jar, but you know. Okay, so the garlic is pretty fine there. That's kind of the big work there. So we're gonna put this in our bowl. Go with our lemon zest here. Gonna go with our garlic there. That's the base of our sauce. We're getting there. All right. Clean this off a little bit here, and then we're gonna move on with our parsley. All right. That looks good. Okay. So now we're gonna add our parsley. Let's see. Now, chopping your parsley. So what you want to do? Okay, look. So fine. This is a really thick stem. You know, you can remove that one. Okay. So another one, fine. Okay, I'll remove this one. Like, okay, that one. But for the most part, it's okay. I have no problem with this. So I'm going to take the parsley, make it into a really tight ball. Typically when you start, maybe just do 2 balls, not so big like this one. So like, I'll do that for you because I think that's probably a better way to teach you. So I'm going to break that up. Just do one smaller one at a time. It's a little better to learn. Okay. So with my knife here, this is going to be my slice. So forward and down, right? Forward and down. Just keep it nice and tight, and having those herbs compressed like that really does all the work for you. So keep going here, watching my fingers, right? Almost done, a little bit more. Keep going. Okay. A couple stems I can throw away there, and then I could just give this a rough chop. So right here. Alright, you don't want to kill your herbs either. Like if you start to chop your herbs and all of a sudden they get wet, like stop, you're done, okay? So in goes my parsley. I'll do one more here. This is a little bit smaller. Again, nice tight ball, compress it with your fingers. Okay, this is your slice. The back of the knife. See this little motion here? You see this? There's this little motion here, the back of the knife. I'm not doing any big exaggerated motion, just the back of the knife. It's a forward and down with my knife. Forward and down, forward and down, forward and down. Keep going, forward and down. Just say that to yourself, forward and down. A lot of times people get, it's kind of a right brain, left brain kind of thing. A lot of times in class, they'll bring their knife towards themselves, like they're chopping this way. So they have to kind of like think about that. And they get a little bit like, wait, what? But you just have to create a new habit, right? All right, so that's pretty good. So all the parsley is nicely chopped. Okay, so that's in there. A little messy here, but that's okay. Cooking is messy. Let me get a little spoon here. Okay, so just to repeat, so far in here we have our lemon zest, we have our garlic. All right, we have our parsley. And next what we're gonna do is add some crushed red pepper. Again, to the beholder, right? Like a decent amount of heat there. Add that. Okay, and lemon juice. That's a key ingredient as well. But you don't want to overjuice, so we're going to start with like 1 whole lemon, maybe 1 1/2. So get a good squeeze. These presses are so awesome. If you don't have a press, this and the zester, I mean, we've got multiple of each because we use them so frequently. Even in classes sometimes people would have you looking at the other table. Who has my press? Where's the press? Like we're looking around for the press. See all that juice that comes out? It's a lot of juice. Like they work so well. Okay, so we will cut this one because we might need a little bit more. We're just going to have to taste it. Don't ever underestimate the importance of tasting your food, right? Okay, so now, this is really important. This is always a shocker. This is a sauce, right? So it is a lot of olive oil. A lot. You want to make it a sauce, right? Okay, so this looks pretty good. Let's see where we are. Stir it up. A little bit more. See, it's a little pasty. Like if you can take a look here, this is still, I mean, not that this wouldn't taste delicious. This would taste delicious, but it's still kind of pasty. It's still pretty tight, in other words. So we're going to add a little bit more. We haven't added any salt yet. So we're going to add 1 generous pinch there, maybe another pinch. So 2 good pinches of salt. That's kosher salt, so not super salty. Again, kind of know what salt you use, right? Know how salty it is. Okay, so I'm going to go a little more sauce, but I just want to taste it for the lemon first. So I just have a cracker here because that's what we're going to use today, but one of the Mary's crackers. I mean, even if you just put this over like a log of goat cheese and then served it with crackers, I mean, it'd be delicious. Oh my God. It's so good. Salt's good. No more salt. Perfect. A little touch more lemon. Just a little bit. A little more olive oil. Let's see. I mean, this is not fancy, but it's healthy. It's delicious. You could put this over grilled vegetables. You know, like a tomato mozzarella salad. You could add basil in here. So, take a look, my friends. This is a great sauce. Not too difficult to make. I encourage you really to try this. And, you know, if you're wondering how much, you know, obviously I'm going to give you the recipe, but if you're wondering how much olive oil, just use more, right? Don't hesitate. Use more, because look at that. It's nice and saucy and delicious. So try it. Use it on so many things.